I'm here with Dr. Ogina. We just talked about the fact that he has been an OBGYN in Pennsylvania. How many years did you say?
30 plus years,
Wow. And you have been a coach
over 17.
over 17 years. And you've delivered.
Well, I quit counting at 4,000 about 4 years or so before I retired, which was 8 years ago.
So I just wanted to get that out of you before we start because I want to edify this information and advice that you're about to give. And the fact that you have been managing your weight and have managed to also pay it forward as a health professional initially, and now a coach for 17 years. Would you say that you've really mastered the awareness of knowing not only your body, but helping other people know their bodies in coaching them and helping them get clear on what their goals are?
Well, absolutely. I think the key is, if somebody asks me, what's my job as a health coach and how can I help them? My job is to awaken them to the possibility that they can be better if they're ready for change. That's my job. And and I ask them what they're really looking for. You know, what do they really want to see themselves do down the road? What do they want to accomplish in the future? Initially, I just wanted to fall slower as a skydiver and be able to teach skydiving, but I weighed too much. So that was my initial goal. Now it's to outrun my grandbabies. So your goals evolve over time.
So, what would you say to a health professional? I have you speaking to someone this evening. What would you say to somebody that's out there who would like to help their patients, has a desire to make a difference, like you did? Because when I first met you, you said, absolutely not. I'm not going to offer this to any of my patients. And here you are, 17 years later, and you've helped. How many people do you think you've helped? You've delivered 4,000 babies. How
Well,
many?
with our team, well over 1,000 people over the years.
That's great. And in addition to that, you've managed to maintain your own healthy weight and manage it. So, what advice would you give to a health professional out there who's considering whether or not they want to coach?
Well, almost all of us that are physicians or health professionals went into the profession because we wanted to help people be healthy and well. Unfortunately, healthcare today is really not healthcare, it's sick care. It's managing disease. As a DO, as an osteopathic physician, we do have a strong belief that the body can heal itself, provided that you help it to normalize. Well, what's the biggest dilemma we have in the United States today? Obesity and obesity related disease. So if we help people normalize their bodies through getting closer to a healthy BMI, we reduce their risk of developing medical problems down the road or having existing ones get worse dramatically. I mean, when you look at heart disease, every 1% of weight you lose is a 2% reduction in heart disease risk. So that's huge, especially when you think, well, yeah, I lost 75 pounds, and 75 pounds from 220, we're talking, what, about 5%, 10% maybe of my body weight, no, maybe more than that, 20% of my body weight I lost. So literally, I would have had a 40% reduction in heart disease risk.
Yeah. But
And but when
what
I considered that no man in my family lived beyond the age of 65, that was a problem. I didn't want to be that guy that died before 65.
So for the physicians out there too, and that are thinking about, and all health professionals that are thinking about helping their patients, how has it impacted you personally, do you think, with your own health, because you decided to help other people with health?
Well, I think by coaching this program and living this lifestyle, it's a lot easier for me to guide people to achieving their optimal health. Okay. But in addition to that, it keeps me on task. It's that can't live in a glass house and throw stones kind of concept. Um, if I turned into the 315 pound Doc Larry Regina again, I'd have no credibility. But because I haven't, I do have that credibility now.
Plus, the question that I think we both have is, would you still be alive? And the answer is unlikely. So I'm really glad you're still here. You look fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing. I know a lot of people will get a great amount of uh, positive feedback from this information. So thanks for sharing, and we'll put your information below too.
Well,
Cheers.
thank you, Whit. And remember, if you're out there as a health professional and you want to help your patients, one of the best things you can do is be honest with them, be real with them, and say, hey, look, there are structured programs, and this program is one of them that can help them create a set of healthy habits that are going to support them for the rest of their life so that they don't have to be a victim of their body.
Hmm. Powerful. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks.